Punch TV out of my mama have channel you so make sure say and then the first time I did her channel you and I just always subscribe and I like share we will so be job adventure our comment section or edit the Punch TV the about man 70 and just say them back and them for and say story be about social media and so I just say agent ye abusuan for mon come home my uncle story na embra ye buy the emunche mu na ebebrem.
We too broad and being unfair. Yes. A section of the leadership do not respect law. Part to a lawyer for those who a lawyer.
I catch you for
party. Now, I catch you for maybe a lawyer. You are the best. Maybe just if you are a medical doctor, so also show. We are the best.
Argument in your start here.
Now, if the best can allow this type of things to happen, then there's no hope for society.
What has happened? Emma Okasa.
Oh, became MPP nomination from now.
Yeah.
Nomination book now. The first requirement is OD.
Okay.
The second requirement is your voter ID card.
Okay.
The third requirement is your party card.
Okay.
Yeah, your last primary no. Apart from Odino, the Pamiensa, a ballot paper, so no money voter ID card. I just want free constituency.
Okay.
Now, only party card, I just want free constituency. Right up to when we close the nomination.
Wow.
As some way, Makano on a lot of platforms, the party leadership is not prepared to engage.
They were allowed to go through the process.
Allowed through the vetting, and allowed to stand on their ballot. I'm saying, until that is rectified, me MPP, me trim.
But that is gone. And in the past, who is going to rectify it?
It's quite dependent. We are a party, we mean somebody. Never.
There is a word that says never say never.
But this one is never. Never.
When you is it just because of Sadia?
Because it's a repetition of things that has happened in the past.
Is that why you lost on the 3 occasions you attempted?
The second time I lost, some merit election so that somebody can win. And the person then went on to lose the seat.
Mentase.
Abane 2 years. You see, there have been 3 primaries. The first one I lost. The second.
I see. And also raising at the national level now.
You see, by the time the knowledge was clear, it was far over.
Okay.
It was far over. But you see, that scheme was cooked by leading members of the New Patriotic Party.
Leading members in the constituency and at the national level?
Right from national.
And you know people who actually were behind it?
Right from Jubilee House.
Really?
Yes.
The presidency?
Right from Jubilee House. Many abre na embrekwa. Me, I want to focus on the way forward. These are my family members.
But you don't want to come back to the family, and you are still calling them your family members.
Yeah, these are my family members. I'm not coming back, but I'm also not prepared to come and sit here and put them through a manner of washing. It's not necessary. I feel I have something to
offer.
I'm putting myself out there.
So never again.
I'm not coming back
to the NPP.
I'm not coming back.
When you brepa,
I'm not coming back. Any break.
Just a chinchim.
I always tell you there's a silver lining.
Yeah.
Yes. Look for the positives.
And what is the positive in this?
The positive is in this that.
Okay.
A lot of. Yes.
I wouldn't say
Kuranchie is not over.
Oh yes, Ken is not over at all. But wouldn't you say riding on the back of the elephant and Quebec enhance our chances better?
But I've never chosen the easy path in life. All through my life. And let me greet my wife. Yes. I put her through a lot of suffering.
I can imagine what she's gone through. Yeah.
I put her through a lot of suffering personally. But that is me.
How long ago near Usi said never again would you go back to the NPP?
When you see ahead of the primaries.
Okay.
I want certain people. Well, you see, 2024, any clear-thinking political strategist should tell you that the way is not very clear for the New Patriotic Party.
Okay.
So around 2021, I went to certain interest in the NPP, powerful interest in the NPP, and said, look, ahead of 2016, the NPP had the very powerful engine at the center of the campaign. It was an Albion engine. As some of the kind I'm all for abuse, it's as if they don't want to understand. It was an Albion engine. On one case of Bisame, how do you say Ken who campaign is and I'm so Nana you will win.
Okay.
101 to 7 not you are going to win. You are like a rock that have been let loose on top of a mountain. It is coming down. Anybody who tries to stop the rock, it will crash him.
Rolling Stone gathers no more.
Yes, it will crash him. You will win. So Nana, you are like a dam. Imagine the Akosombo Dam broken and the water is coming. Anybody who's trying to stop that water, you are coming. And it was so powerful that it dragged 169 members of parliament through the gates of parliament and put them there. 169 MPs. Eka 2 seats. MPP could have changed the constitution. They would have had an absolute majority in parliament. That is how dangerous bad governance is. When you have a leader who governs very poorly and to whom the people cannot respond to, and it's one side, the other extreme political advantage. And don't forget, Akufo-Addo had been activating and agitating for over 30 years before that election. And then he had lost the 2008. And then he had lost 2012 and people had worked for him. That presidential election petition, he was a massive candidate. We had an Albion engine going into 2016. Now going into 2024, we don't have an Albion engine.
What do we have?
We don't have the candidate we have don't have the prestige that the Akufo-Addo.
Mofi Albion engine Abuboya engine.
The candidate we have today doesn't have the background.
Okay.
Only 30 years of activism behind him.
That's true.
He was handpicked to become running mate. Otherwise, he was unknown. And see the prestige, the power, the vim that the name of Akufo-Addo carried.
And the goodwill.
Bawumia will never get there. All throughout his political career. He can't build that sort of stage. Even John Mama doesn't have that sort of stage. And see, pick-up engine.
And as you say, MPP war. From Albion engine to pick-up engine.
The pick-up engine is very good. My Takoma. Very good engine, but it's not an Albion. It doesn't have that amount of power.
I get it.
Yes. And see, what you do in those circumstances, there needs to be a change of tactics. You need to have 275 powerful small engines that will somewhat support
the pickup engine.
And then you are on your way to power. Because people may not vote for MPP, but they may look at the individual
around
and then vote for them, and then on that way you also gather the presidential votes. So that has been my argument.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this group of people selling parliamentary slots and playing dadaba and we papa bani we mami beni yemaninko na ma we unko fixes gigi is kan ketenkete obutum ne noma don't mind them. This kind of staying in regional offices and national offices and constituency offices and looking for their daily bread instead of looking for the interest of this political party. The party we died for and went to prison for.
I said, my bregu.
A bregu. Ya bokegu. Kennedy upon to call Kennedy. Ya bokegu. Ya bokegu.
So
that people can find their daily bread.
Or can't quit north na Mami Doku air contest. Na say wo ho no mo anyi ho.
Until order. Me no ka say until into on what basis no more accepting the nomination ma and they were candidate. Can say o share form no so oko no nguta party card. Onkuta voter ID card. So how did they close their nomination?
Meanwhile, also failures are spaces in with those details.
When you inclusive man, or sound of forms call.
Now, of course, a party may be breaching, be an APB, some change, be more.
Whatever they want to do,
Inti basis until we giant NPP.
Mammy comment. I think say I still have a bright future ahead of me. It is for me to concentrate.
Okay. Who was who within the party and they might be better attention.
It is for me to concentrate and then move on with my life.
Okankwe North. Independent candidate being we need. What makes you feel say you can make this history?
We had one some time before. He was called Amanko, very powerful.
Okay.
Mr. Amanko, very powerful.
Was this in the 90s?
It happened under President Kufuor.
Oh, okay.
He contested Elizabeth Saki. He put 10,000 votes.
Wow. Can you beat that record?
I'll do my best. I'll put my best foot forward.
A form to send Okankwe North.
Asem kuma yedia papa bi too careful tema and na oberishment me channel a point in the constituency.
Okay.
But on see further point from there no shall say because o me hwe assume si fi.
Okay.
And all the me hwe assume si fi me ana.
What you do?
Me because odu ho am from na kan maka show me ana o jamigate chi.
There's a udimo baby.
Yeah. I'm known in the constituency.
But with this popularity translate into votes?
I'll talk to them.
What message is saying?
I'll talk to them. The message is saying, I've been through all their suffering. And then I'll be with them going forward. At least there's one identifiable spot in the constituency. Or if you opinion be, I'll be one.
Okay. Because of Honate. Obey MPs are on to.
The current MP until
now obey MP I want to inferior.
You talk when you say me the only public figure in this country. I'm a bar radio, so my telephone number to you.
That's true. Mekai pa.
The only public figure.
You have nothing to hide.
The only public figure.
Yeah.
Means only the only public figure. We get here open 24 hours a day. You two mobile at 10 o'clock. Some of those young are comfortable.
Do so sacra with you.
All the way lights
at a point there.
I was
but Nanka open gate policy.
Yes.
Ubia can walk in at any time and talk to you.
And it happens all the time. They call me all the time. They do for you have to silent me. Sure say. Yeah.
Oh, me te crash a vibrate. Now, I remember nkansah so who is saying, Mampania Kufado, the baby Yanessa. Amamono, it was saying.
I think he has done fantastically well.
Okay.
In some areas.
Okay.
You could talk
in America.
Yes. I think free SHS. That
fantastic.
Was a brilliant effort because it has come at a cost. I want to say, free SHS budget to know.
Yeah.
What the shift from say, Anna will be. And
you better say,
free SHS by what the shift from Anna be here. Also, it's big.
And a recurrent.
And you know, you see the political will to keep on pushing is done well. But I think it's clear that every next government has to review it, including Baumia. It has to be reviewed.
But the issue of review has been on for a while, and it appears the government will review.
And energy.
Back to the issue of review. It appears the president and the government impede the word review.
But they will have to live with reality. Any next government, including Baumia government, will have to review. It is too expensive. And then
what would be your recommendation?
My recommendation, basically two.
Okay.
One, we look upon it as an educational policy.
Okay.
Is that not so?
Sure.
It's an educational
policy.
It should be turned into an economic policy.
Household.
And an agricultural policy.
Okay.
Economic policy economic policy in the sense that it can be used to generate growth.
Okay.
Over budget now, the last time I did the calculation, you can send about 7 million Ghana cedis or so to every district in Ghana. So imagine spending 7 million cedis within Okapi North or Tepa.
Spending on education.
No, buying from.
Okay.
Buying from. You see, like for the food.
Okay.
I believe, say, that procurement is going to Malaysia and Thailand and those places. It should come to
Ghana.
Or say the top monkey instead of rice. Or say the top bunch.
I say what suppliers of food have buffer stock for engage you.
Or say
localizing.
Localizing.
Inti sebia